The entire team at Emsolation want to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri people. We want to recognise that we are recording and telling our stories on the stolen land of our country's first storytellers. We wish to pay our respects to all Wurundjeri elders and ancestors, and to extend that respect to any First Nations peoples who listen to Emsolation. We recognise Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples' continued connection to the land and waters of this country, and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded. Always was, always will be.
You're in Emsolation.
Hello there and welcome to Emsolation. My name is Em Rusciano. I'm a writer, a singer, a stand-up comedian. I'm sorry, I can't concentrate. Michael's belly button keeps yelling at me.
It's not. That is such a lie.
Michael's in a crop top. Oh, my God.
Hi, gay.
Can everybody see your crop top?
Well, they couldn't tell it was crop because it's completely
so
going
jealous.
over my belt.
I can't wear a crop top.
I gave you one.
Yeah, but it's a big one. I can't wear an actual crop top.
yeah.
My stomach looks like an ice cream cake's melted in the sun outside of the bottom of it, so I can't do it. Loose skin.
An ice cream cake particularly.
Yeah, you know when an ice cream cake melts and it kind of goes blah, blah, blah.
Oh, okay.
The skin on my stomach from having 3 large babies. When I wear a crop, it just kind of hangs over the top like Monty Burns' jowls.
Oh, yeah.
I could get it like...
It also sounds like you think there's a slight layering effect that happens.
It does. Gravity is not kind to it. Like when I lay on the side, it's not a good look. It's bad. But he's rocked it in a crop top sans facial hair.
I have. It's a whole new look.
I'm like, who is this twink?
I saw cum gutters when you were standing there. I was shocked.
Jesus.
This is a place of work.
I will not have you objectify my co-host in such a manner.
I love what a quick read. I love how much information is gleaned within. Literally, I've come in. I've been here 15 seconds. That's it. But yeah, full read. Yes, it's true. Normally, it's very discombobulating for you when I shave. I felt like I almost
don't like you without
I
facial
needed
hair.
to text in advance saying I have a clear face.
Well, I cut in my own fringe with a razor 5 minutes before you got here and you got rid of your hair. So really, it's been I just cut it with a face razor. It was in my eyes. It was annoying me.
Oh, okay, yeah, sensory.
I couldn't get it where I wanted to, so I was like, I just fucking cut it. And then part of me was hoping I'd really stuff it up. Like I was hoping.
Why did you have a razor more at hand than scissors?
I have, when you shave little baby hairs off your face, your makeup sits nicer.
Oh, does it?
So I use that to my fringe. I straightened it first.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid for when the natural Italian curl kicks back in, I may have gone a bit short. But that's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
okay.
Micro fringes are in, so don't worry about it, guys. It's fine.
God, thank God.
I'm a writer,
I
a
can
singer, a
rest
stand-up
easy.
comedian, a maximalist power queen, a neurodivergent magic brain and a podcaster. And together with my best friend since I was 11, the cropped-topped award-winning screenwriter, Mr. Michael Lucas.
It's my identity now.
I just remember crop tops. It is your identity. You did originally give me that top, but then I wanted the red one. So
and I supplied that too.
You really did.
I was ahead of it. I ordered both the red and the blue, feeling I'll cover both bases.
I love that you did.
You've nailed it.
She made a clear choice. It was instant too, and I kind of knew it. You're a red girl, even though you have blue tones on today.
I do have blue tones on today.
Uncharacteristic though.
Well, on today's show, we will be discussing Gwyneth Paltrow's favourite place for Ben Affleck to put his testicles. We will also be talking about my new favourite festival, the Swingathon. The Swingathon Festival. J-Lo has been called a softcore porn artist by political commentator Megyn Kelly. We'll be looking at the video that she's referring to and making our own decision.
As the official assessors of what constitutes softcore versus hardcore.
Mm-hmm. And in the sealed section, Michael Lucas has read my entire manuscript. He has a full spoiler-free review prepared for you. Plus, he has written the foreword, which we will discuss how Nancy Pelosi ended up there and how thrilled I was to read her name. That's all coming up in today's episode of Emsolation. I read a term that it just captured my heart and soul. And it's not often I hear of a new game that, I read the term butt plug bingo. And I needed to know more.
I'm glad that you just read it and that you didn't sign up for anything.
No, well, I didn't know what I would be signing up for because as you can imagine,
some elements of it seem clear to me.
Really? Well, I was reading about Butt Plug Bingo because over the weekend, a sextival, if you will, took place in the small country town of Arlington, 2 hours north of London, called Swingathon. Now, this isn't for enthusiasts of monkey bars.
Nice.
I'm a comedian. This is for people who believe in non-monogamy. Don't hurt yourself, Em.
Yeah.
You know that I don't swing because I can't even say non-monogamy.
No.
So they rock up and it's 3 days of just unbridled free love. It starts getting really interesting when you drill down into the logistics of Swingathon because the town in which they set up in, it's a small, sleepy town and the population is comprised mainly of elderly people and young families. Now, 1,000 people attend Swingathon, 500 couples.
Descend upon.
The population of Arlington when Swingathon isn't on is 897 people.
Oh, wow. So they're outnumbered.
Oh, God.
Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
Really? Think about the maths of what I've just said.
Yeah, totally.
They'll stay.
Well,
They set up tents.
You'd want that's good because if they were staying in locals' houses, I mean, the industrial cleaning.
There's yurts, which sounds like an inherently sexual word anyway. I'm going to go yurt in the yurt. I'm going to yurt her so hard. It's quite an aggressive word, yurt.
It sounds like a sexual mishap to me.
A yurt.
I yurted.
It's true. It's very close to yeet.
And yeast.
Exactly. Everything always comes back to yeast.
It does.
For me, doesn't it? I'm Italian. I have pH issues.
It's just as the organisers of Swingathon intended.
Exactly. Now, obviously, it's got your stock standard activities, everything you'd expect at a Swingathon. It's got your phone party. Of course.
Redheads, we've been there.
Of course there's a phone party. It's got your roaming poles, which that's a nice touch.
Hang on, roaming poles.
There's just poles placed, scattered about in a tasteful manner.
Oh, so you just can go and do a pole dance.
Should the mood strike,
Which often it does.
of course, and you
Yeah.
wish to run and jump, I think local councils in Australia should take this up because pole dancing's great for your upper body fitness.
It is.
And if there was just little stripper poles on every street corner, I also think about recreating singing in the rain. You know, that kind of vibe could be lovely.
Very innocent. I think probably it's a bit smuttier in most of the people there. Can I just ask, have you ever pole danced?
No, but it does feel like a natural evolution for me. It does.
No, but never, you've never even, been in a venue that's had a pole and thought I'm going to have a crack? Really?
No. I've slid down a fireman's pole.
It's not quite the same like Bridget Jones. That's not quite the same.
Not quite the same.
I have once in Russia.
Tell me. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. Sorry. Wait. You've pole danced in Russia.
I know. I was in St. Petersburg.
A man in a crop top.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I was 22 years
I
old.
thought I knew everything about you.
No, it was when you was still sort of okay to travel to Russia. And
Just of all places to pick.
I know.
Russia's not exactly known.
No, but when you're there.
Tell me.
Oh, when you're there, it's.
Were you in the seedy underbelly of Russia's red light
all
district?
feels pretty seedy. You go to you go. It's a big country. You go to truck stops and then all of a sudden you get served a bit of horse meat and then strippers come out. And
At a truck stop.
oh yeah, constantly. But we were in St. Petersburg and I got really drunk on vodka and then we went to find somewhere to go out and we ended up in this club and there was just all these poles and I was so smashed. And so someone said, I dare you. And I'm like, okay. And I jumped up and did it. And then after doing a swing around, someone said, we're in Russia. And can you even imagine what was on that pole? And I was like, oh. And it was among the most disgusting.
What were they insinuating?
Well, I think they were insinuating that performers would not be clothed and that would grind against the pole and that perhaps their disinfectant regimes would not be up to scratch.
Swipe some vodka down.
That's right. And I did immediately go and take care. But anyway, that was my one pole dancing.
I've pole danced in Russia.
Except once at a hen's party, I did it there was a bus that had a pole on it and I did it then too.
So he's had multiple pole dancing experiences.
I'm just set for Swingathon.
Wow. Well, let me get to the third activity that caught my eye. butt plug bingo.
Yeah, right, okay.
Now, I looked into it.
Yeah.
Because how would you expect butt plug bingo to eventuate? So you turn up to the hall and it's definitely not, legs 11,
No.
we're not calling that kind of, snake size 69 or whatever they fucking say.
Is it that, can I guess? I really want to get
please
this
do.
right. Is it that if you achieve a bingo, you have to do something with a butt plug?
Well, I Googled rules of butt plug bingo.
Oh, your algorithm is fucked for 10 years.
Today I've Googled Ben Affleck's testicles.
Yeah.
I've done Swingathon.
Yeah.
I've had is J-Lo a soft porn star? My algorithm is cooked. And
Yeah.
Elio's always on there watching the YouTube. Bro, I'm scared. I'm going to have to bleach. I'm going to have to do a full wipe of my internet search history. But I was doing it in the name of butt plug bingo. But it is a mystery wrapped in prosciutto.
What, you do not know what it is?
All I could find was that I found a bingo card.
Yeah.
And on there, it had things like everybody sits down for butt plug bingo. I suspect,
Indeed.
lol, I suspect the prize is a butt plug.
Okay.
Or the other thing I kind of thought maybe is you pop one up there if you've done it, but you've only got one hole. So you know what I'm saying? And I was saying this to Ben before, butt plugs have long fascinated me because for a long time I thought they were what gay men who traditionally bottomed used if things got a little loosey-goosey down there and it needed, like, say, a champagne cork.
Oh!
my God.
I didn't realise
Did
they were
you get to your 40s and still feel
Yes.
that way? Yeah, okay.
Because
yeah.
when someone would say, he used a butt plug, I would think, he's probably got rubber sheets as well. Prolapsed. And then when I started seeing, novelty butt plugs in the shape of, say, presidents or, like butt plugs and all sorts, I was like, that's nice for the prolapsed anus community. They're really thinking of them because it's a sad thing to have a wizard sleeve for a butthole, but it'd be nice to pop a novelty plug up there. Wouldn't it cheer you up, bring you joy? And then I found out they were for pleasure. And when I found out they were for pleasure, I started realising that some gay men just walk around with them. Like you could be sitting on the train and the man opposite you could just have fucking Hillary Clinton in latex form up his
They
popper.
could do. Apparently even working out. I believe we canvassed that on this exact podcast.
Yes. So anyway.
I can't imagine wanting to do a squat with a butt plug. That defies.
Absolutely not. Or any activity at the
much
gym.
clenching.
Any activity. Well, maybe it's good for you though. It's good for your internal. So I found a bingo card and it had things on there. One square said involving a ball gag and another square said in a field or woods. Another square said involving wax. So I suspect it's sexual encounters and then how have you leveled up?
Yeah.
And that's what the bingo
And
card
so,
is.
right, you call bingo when you get a
the
field
prize is a lovely shiny butt
Like
plug at
never
the end.
know ever.
Oh.
Well, it's bingo.
Yeah.
And when you call bingo, you reveal that you're a massive, delicious slut.
Yeah, right.
And you get
the prize
lovely butt plug.
It's slightly anticlimactic though. If you'd said butt plug twister, that would have been more, yeah.
Wait, I took literal autistic. I'm so sorry.
No. I mean, well, that more implies that the butt plugs are part of the gameplay. I feel like that's where you initially go. You think, how do you weave butt plugs into an actual...
Pin the butt plug on the anus. That's a nice game.
Absolutely it is.
Blindfolded, someone bends over. I've got it all figured out. Blindfolded, someone bends over 10 metres in front of you. You get the butt plug. You've got a blindfold on. You're wandering up like Allah. Someone spins you around.
Yeah.
Instead of pinning the tail on the donkey,
you're
shoving the butt plug in the anus.
The only problem with it is, I mean, it's genius, and I don't want to rain on any parade.
It's excellent.
But when you pin it on the donkey, you can. It's only revealed, like, you pin it. It's fine to pin, and then when you take the blindfold off, you can see where it is. With the butt plug, I think if you haven't got the butt, you're going to know. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe you've got the wrong orifice. Did I get the butt? Did I get the ear hole? Who knows?
Who knows? A game for the whole family.
Wow.
Is it?
Anyway, we're all sitting here
birthday's
thinking,
coming up.
this sounds, I'm getting you more crop tops. I'm getting you a Bonds teen tween girl crop top. We are officially in our crop top era and I've never been more excited.
Predicted this on the brink of 47.
I'm so excited to be in Michael's crop top era. This is all I've ever wanted for us. I mean, you grow your mustache back and we are an 80s football. You are the opening scenes of Top Gun. You have a mustache and a crop top and like just a lot of homoerotic men slapping up. It's opening scenes of Top Gun.
Wow. I
Hello.
think really all I have is the homoerotic thing. That's none of the other things. I cannot play volleyball.
Now, the residents of Arlington issued massive complaints after the
did
most
they?
recent weekend, noise complaints. And I quote, ear-splitting orgasms and loud moaning washed the valley.
What?
Oh, I would send ovations.
Now, it's difficult to find the culprit of the moaning, though. I mean, you can complain all you want. Did it come from the 40-person orgy? Who can say? Did it come from the Frisk play tents? Or did it come from the mobile dungeons? Can we talk about the idea of a mobile dungeon?
I feel like it doesn't sound inescapable enough if it's mobile. Like a dungeon needs to feel solid.
But like, are we just like dragging it around so we can just pop it anywhere? Just pop the dungeon out the back. Is it mobile so that they can change locations? So they have a different vista when they're chained to a wall? And what happens in the mobile dungeons? Why do they need to be mobile? And I imagine in a festival, everything's mobile. The poles are mobile.
That's right.
The phone party's got to be mobile.
Well, this kind of festival, when clearly the town's not welcoming them to use the infrastructure, it's like you're going to have a feel. I imagine it's going to be a Portaloo situation too.
It is.
Oh, God.
This is legitimately your worst nightmare. This festival.
I would never attend it, but I'm also
a mobile. Yeah, I think it's just because everything has to be mobile.
There is nothing remotely sexual or smutty. For me, this is like I am David Attenborough right now. This is so anthropological for me. This is so something that I would never do. I may as well be watching, tigers on a savannah hunting because this is just every sensory issue I have is ticked a box of with Swingathon.
I'm intrigued as to what makes Swingathon as opposed to just a big orgy.
Thank you for asking. Swingathon's head honcho, Matthew Cole, has come out swinging.
They should say Swingathon's top dick. They really should say that.
In defence of.
Yeah.
Contrary to some beliefs, Matthew said,
Yeah.
there are no keys in bowls, seedy music, lecherous individuals, or a high level of STIs amongst this community.
It's wholesome.
I mean, nobody asked about STIs. It's a little bit lady doth protest too much chlamydia.
Yeah.
Isn't there, Matthew? I don't remember asking about STIs, but sure, if you want to volunteer that information.
Yeah.
I think I went and really I went and watched one of the DJs recounting of her time, and everybody there, she said it's just this lovely vibe of people who want an alternative lifestyle. So most people get around nude or in just jock straps, and it's just...
And was she just there in a DJing capacity?
Yes, but to attend, you have to be vetted. You have to be a proven member of the community. So you have to send your usernames to all the swinging sites that you can't just be like, you and I couldn't go to like observe. You have to be vetted. They vet every single swinger that turns up. These are high-level swingers. They're not letting just any old swinger into Swingathon.
Wow.
So
It's a
but I hope that they have. I would just encourage the rejected people to get together and then do their breakaway party.
well, Australia...
Swingathon Black.
I love it. If you're wondering when Australia's version is, I found it. Australia has
Thank God you did.
this year...
Oh, can I guess where it is? Do you know?
It didn't give the location.
I just feel Tasmania. I just really feel it.
I don't think it's warm enough. It's in November
Well,
this
they're
year.
in Arlington.
Well, it's true, but it is technically the British summer right now.
Okay.
It's called Sex Fest 2025, Circus, 3 times. They're going for like a Cirque du Soleil
I
thing.
got it, yep.
And it's in November of this year. They're taking registrations. So
Wow. Can we get sponsorship?
no.
It would sit so well with the Disney sponsorships you've had so far.
Truly would sit so well. We are fighting tooth and nail to get Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan on this podcast since we missed out on Pedro Pascal, which I'm so glad they gave. They were just so discerning with the interviews on who was allowed to
I'm
interview.
literally wearing a crop top probably because of him.
You are wearing a crop top because of him.
He's proved the 50-something man. Is he 50?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
He's a bougie bitch. Remember, I'm a 50-year-old
right.
bougie bitch. I love him
He
so
can wear
much.
his tight shorts or whatever's going on.
Absolutely. Now, moving on to something much more wholesome. Gwyneth Paltrow cleansing cup. I can't believe this has passed you by.
I can't believe it either.
August 5th, we are getting Gwyneth, the biography. written by Amy Odell. Now, she wrote the Anna Wintour one.
Okay.
She spends, the way she collects all the information is she just goes and does a shit ton of interviews with the people around the person.
Yes.
She's conducted over 200 interviews to write this book.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of this, apparently Gwyneth knows about it and is unbothered. But I feel like that's her resting state.
Yeah, I do. And also,
Since she announced she's back eating carbs, she doesn't care.
I feel like people have talked so much shit about Gwyneth for a solid 25 years now. Like, you'd feel a bit like more than 25 years. You'd feel a bit like, what the fuck is she going to say? I mean, it can't be any worse.
I'm excited because apparently she spends a lot of time on Gwyneth's past relationships, specifically with Ben Affleck and Brad Pitt.
I'm intrigued by them more so by what happened with her and Madonna, but continue.
That is a large portion of the book. And I know what happened between them because I read the excerpt.
Well, I mean, some would dispute whether you really know.
Well,
but what did the excerpt say?
She interviewed everybody who attended the dinner party where the falling out happened.
But then wasn't there a thing about the personal trainer, Tracy, whatever her name is? I know that was a part of it anyway.
Well, the book claims that it was over Chris and Gwyneth being disgusted at Madonna yelling at Lourdes. Going in on her at the dinner table, just in front of everyone. Yeah, apparently it was over at dinner. She turned up to the private holiday where they were and Gwen said, I just cannot be friends with this angry person anymore. No, didn't like the vibes.
I'm more inclined to believe the Tracy thing.
What's your story?
Remember that there was that, I can't remember her last name, Tracy Anderson, I want to say.
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah, she had a whole empire.
Yes.
So she was...
Where is she?
Well, she used to be the trainer for both Gwyneth and Madonna simultaneously when they were best friends, because let's not forget, Gwyneth was Madonna's maid of honour at her wedding to Guy Ritchie. They were very close in Madonna's London era when Gwyneth was also with Chris.
When Madonna had an English accent.
She did, so authentic. And then something happened, like Gwyneth started some sort of fitness enterprise or something like that. It was a fight over a trainer or something like that.
How diva.
How diva, yeah.
Remember, well, that's how Taylor and Katie allegedly fell out over a backing dancer.
They did, yeah. No, but that's I think, I don't want to say the word confirmed in this context, but it was confirmed. Yeah. That was what it was about.
We got whole albums in retaliation.
We did.
Thank God for them falling out over the trainers. We would never have got swish, swish, bish. According to the book, though. Now, we do know Gwyneth has spoken before on the Call Me Daddy podcast about
her favourite sexual practices.
And how good Ben Affleck is in bed. Like, she unashamedly said he was the best. But we never really found out
details
explicitly
what made him.
Now, if you had to pick, and I do apologise for the undertones of today's episode, it wasn't planned, but here we are. If you had to pick gun to head, and I can't imagine this scenario, what's Gwyneth Paltrow's favourite sex act?
Well, interestingly, I think I'd be picking something very vagina-centric.
Yes.
Because it
involving
feels like...
a jade egg.
Yes,
or wax.
Candles or some sort of
simultaneously making a mould of her canal. Yes.
I just feel like...
Well, steaming is, well, it's adjacent to her favourite thing.
Oh, she has that Turkish steam room in the bottom level of her house.
She does. Well, it's been revealed, according to this book, that she was once in a hotel room with famous makeup artist Kevin Arquan. I use his tubing mascara. He's long since left us, but he was a big makeup.
Not long since, wasn't it recent?
No, been a while.
All right, okay.
But he did Linda Evangelista. He did all the supermodels.
Okay.
Like, he was the it guy of the 90s to do all the makeup. And she said she loved it when Ben would dunk his balls in her mouth, love a teabagging. I just would never
have picked
gun to head have picked teabagging as Gwynny's, because I would imagine he doesn't maintain. And I would think you'd be picking little Affleck pubes out of your teeth for a week after. It just feels like it would be a little bit stifling.
I feel like if you're into teabagging...
Is that what teabagging is?
Yeah.
I assume so.
Yeah, but I feel like if that's what you're into, you're into the detail and the visceral textures of it all.
But why would you
You'd want sweaty. You'd want post-gym or something.
Oh.
Okay, crop top. But I just don't understand, what do you get out of it as the teabaggee? Like, what do you get out of it? Why isn't it like, what is the...
Well,
what's the difference between that and, like, I don't know, like inhaling a nice Vovo? Like, I don't understand.
But you could say the same thing about just like giving head. Maybe you do say the same thing about that.
I'm unaware of that. Oh, got it.
It is, but not as much.
Oh, so she could just chomp down at any moment.
It is.
Again, apologies for the X-rated nature of today's show. We're going to have to put a warning on it.
If you're driving with the kids.
Do not listen to this episode. Please entitle the episode, title of ep. Do not listen to this episode with children present. Title of it. Parentheses, teabagging.
Oh my God, we're not putting that in.
But I think
we should.
People, as Chapel Roan sings, like some people, they love to give. They're a giver. And so, you get really.
But you can't even see, like all you're seeing is perineum.
But you know what you're doing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, perineum.
Perineum.
Well, it depends which way.
What did I say? Perineum. Sounds
It depends which way you've
flower.
positioned yourself.
Well,
You've got options for whether you've positioned yourself. Like, are they standing with their chest there, or are they still like what? You've got different ways. That you could do
James
it.
just held up a sign that says the female version of teabagging is called a flappuccino.
is that motivating your labia? Is that a man going like that?
A flappuccino.
Is that what that is? That's hilarious. Gwyneth's friends, apparently she interviewed people who were friends with Gwyneth at the time. Surprisingly, I don't think they're friends anymore, said that they felt that she was into it more than he was, and he preferred to play video games with the boys and hang out with Gwen.
Oh, what? Even if she's willing to teabag?
Yeah. Even a teabagging.
I'm intrigued by I specifically like teabagging, but not just general giving head. Is she just like, I'm just going to take the testicles and then the shaft, everything else?
I respect it. What a power play.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Can Ryan Murphy do a series?
So
I'm feeling
the book covers off the Madonna feud and the rumours that she stole Shakespeare in Love from Winona Ryder. Yeah.
Oh, well, Julia Roberts was cast in that role, but then she pissed off everyone, and that's confirmed.
Yeah, well, there's a whole bit on that. What she's like as a boss and how she would constantly tell people that Brad Pitt was stupid. What? So shocked. There's literally one quote where she was sighing, saying, "Oh, I have to explain the difference to him between beluga caviar and blue caviar." We grew up very differently. Saying,
She is.
find $1.
I know.
She went to Spence. She's her mum's Blythe.
Oh, totally.
Babe.
But also, I kind of, with Gwyneth, she is an example of, all the things like, remember when Goop started? Like she was in the Katy Perry situation of the whole world kicking the shit out of her. And she is an example of, you know what? She just leaned harder into it and said, this is what I want to do. I'm doing it. And look, she's had the last laugh. Isn't she? Like, that company is worth hundreds of millions.
She's eating carbs again. She gives 0 fucks now. She literally said that. I'm not going to go as hard anymore. I'm tired. I've never respected her more. Truly.
I
She's
remember
happy.
those times when you read her diet and she's like, and then for dinner, I just had a bit of bone broth at 4 p.m. And
I
that's
remember
the last.
that
Oh
day
my
on a
God.
plate. Oh my God, Gwenny. Anyway, the book's out next week. I'm fully gonna read it. I'm so excited.
Is there an audiobook version?
Of course, I imagine so. Okay, now before we go and head into sealed section where Michael will be giving you a thorough review on my autobiography, which will be nothing like Gwyneth's. Mine is authorised and I wrote it.
It's intriguing saying autobiography.
Well, let's talk
I
about
think
that.
it's genre hopping, but okay.
It is genre hopping.
Yes.
I'm a genre hopper.
I love that.
Before we go, again, apologies for the tones of today's podcast, but right-wing political commentator Megyn Kelly has called J-Lo a softcore porn star in relation to a video that's doing the rounds. Now, I'm excited to bring you said video. Over the weekend, J-Lo released her new single, Birthday.
Did she?
It's trash.
Oh, J-Lo.
But I respect it because
she keeps on keeping on.
there's not a lot of birthday-related songs. There's Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday to Ya. Lizzo's got It's Your Birthday.
Yep.
Then there's just like Happy Birthday. But it's smart because whenever I'm doing like a tribute to a friend or a family member, I only have a choice of 3 songs.
yeah.
So it's very rappy. It's very hip-hop.
She's trying to TikTok.
Has she finally proved that she is a singer?
No, she's rapping.
Okay.
But this is not what I'm about to show you.
Okay.
You can all go look
Okay.
up Birthday
all
for
right.
yourself.
I want to see her be soft porn.
This is her performing over the weekend. It was the Cook Music Festival. and not Swingathon, although this performance would not have been out of place at Swingathon. Here is the performance. I'm going to give it to you. We're going to watch it. Megyn Kelly has called Soft Porn. This is J-Lo at the Cook Music Festival over the weekend. She's being carried in a chairlift position, almost a side fireman. And
I'm already impressed.
her dancer's head is at vag level. Hop! Now we have a reverse cowgirl shoulder ride in which she's... Yeah, so she's down on the ground. Now she's doing a classic J-Lo hairography flip. Dramatic
Doing a
crawl,
crawl,
dramatic
love it.
crawl in to the backing dancer and twirl around. He goes in for just going down on her, simulating that. She's doing a back arch. He's back, pulling her back up again. Oh, God. Now enter dancer number 2. 2 of them. One servicing bottom, one servicing top. Now she goes into all fours and as you like it. Oh, a third dancer has appeared. Pash, spin. Now we're going into an Eiffel Tower. Up, down, up, hairography, spin. And this is the clip that Megyn has taken offence to and said what has become.
What a spoil sport. I could have gone further for my taste.
Tell me, crop top, where do you want it to go?
Well, I mean, I just feel like let's keep in mind J-Lo's biggest hit of the past 15 years was when she did that song from Lombarda. And I mean, I feel like this is...
I don't have an issue at all.
Is it? No.
I love it. I have more questions like, I know what my Residenza Sparkle Shine tights smell like after I've done a gig.
Yeah.
I wonder how, as a fellow performer of a certain age, how does she keep it fresh down there so that the dancers can place their young faces right on her groin?
I think that's not her concern. She's paying them well, I hope, I presume.
I would be very concerned because it would knock over a small calf, the smell that comes from my tights.
You did allude to this in your most recent gig.
Well, I accidentally wore crotchless tights on Monday
Let's just
night
say
at my show.
It was dinner theatre as well, and that actually,
they got a show as well.
Yeah, and the stage height is literally like your crotch was at mouth level.
Thank God my undies matched my dress. Unintentional too.
Thank God for
I know.
that happy accident.
It's, if I had $1, it's so relatable. Accidentally wore crotchless undies, crotchless tights. But that was my first thought was... I respect it.
I respect it. Also, I mean, look, not that it's important. She looks sensational. She can, I mean, how old is J-Lo at this point? Not 51? That it matters. I think she's older.
Is she? 54.
Wait. I think.
Not that it matters.
I think she's like.
I thought she was only 51.
No, I think she's.
I don't have an issue with it.
I think she's 10 years older than us.
No. She's
What
not
is
nearly
she?
60.
55.
Whoa.
55.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And sitting here as someone in a crop top at age 46, I feel like maybe you develop this heightened awareness of,
I love you in a crop top.
I'm not going to be able to enjoy this body forever. Let's get it out there.
I'm legitimately off to buy you several many crop tops. I know what's happening. I know what's happening.
I just
can't
want to be
wait.
completely
No, it's
honest.
happening.
I didn't even really think of this as a crop top.
I'm buying you. It's happening.
We're making you stand up in the sealed section.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So all in all, I say keep going, J-Lo. You
Me
keep
too.
performing those orgy-esque choreography moves.
But also, if you want to say softcore porn, she hasn't got her bits out.
No.
I mean,
and
that's
also,
close too.
it's
but
very so you think you can dance Kelly Abbey
Totally.
choreography. Like, it's very like, it's not like they're being all sexy and like smashing into each other. It's very like head placement. HR has signed off on this. Bent over and 1 and 3 and like you can almost hear her counting in her head.
and it just, I mean,
And none of those men are in danger of being
she still
heterosexual
moves
either.
extremely well. Like for someone who's done that much dancing in their life, they're wear and tear. You know, she doesn't drink at all. She hasn't
Neither
had
does Madonna.
She hasn't had a drink in 35 years. And like if you committed that much, then you can still move like that at 56. There's a few other things going on, I suspect. But I respect.
Good for her. All right, well, crop top and fringe
Jesus.
out. Coming up next in this
Crop fringe.
crop fringe, crop top, short, micro, short. mistake. Coming up in the sealed section, we're going to be discussing, Michael has read the entire manuscript of my upcoming book, Blood, Sweat and Glitter. He's written the foreword. We're going to be talking about that and probably numerous other things that I've forgotten about. If you'd like to join the sealed section, you need to be an Emsolation Extra subscriber. How do you do that, Ben?
Just go to emsolation.supercast.com.
Yes, my final Brunswick Ballroom show is coming this Monday, but it's sold out, so sucks to be you. Bye.
Special guest?
Special guest, Ella Hooper from Killing Heidi. Gemma Ricks.
Maybe.
May not. We don't know. She has flown to Singapore to fill in as Alphabet. It's really the best and most on-brand excuse we could come up with.
Yeah.
So we don't know. It's not looking likely, but we'll get her back for the next round. We are already looking into the next round.
Ella Hooper, that's
Ella Hooper is going to tear
Can we expect
everyone.
Chella?
Chella and Odie. And I will be performing.
There was a classic moment of ice from Odie backstage because I was grilling her because she does have an amazing voice that is rarely unleashed. And I did say, would you sing? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, who would you prefer to sing with, your mum or Chella? And her response, so dry, was, oh, it doesn't matter. They both sound the same.
Oh,
Shade.
Amazing.
Shade.
Not inaccurate. But, I mean, you've got very different tones, but I imagine in terms of duetting, I imagine you're yes.
Yeah. No. I will also be performing a song from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh.
This is what it sounds like. I'm making the band learn it. Oh. Can you imagine my very serious muso band were all told to go and listen to the K-pop Demon soundtrack? Olivia loves it, my backing vocalist. She's like, this is epic. The others are just like, oh my God, what the fuck do we have to learn? Very credible musicians.
Vincy.
So Monday night, if you are lucky enough to have a ticket, as it is sold out, you are in for an absolute smorgasbord treat. It's going to be great. All right, into the sealed section we go. Bye.
If you want to hear, or even better, watch what happened next, give yourself the gift of Emsolation Extra. For less than $2 a week, you get 2 bonus episodes every week, close friends access on Instagram, pre-sales ticket priority, and merch discounts. There's even exclusive video episodes of our sealed section every Thursday on our Extra tier for less than $3 a week. Find out more at emsolation.supercast.com now. Emsolation with M. Rusciano is recorded at Down the Hill Studios, hosted by M. Rusciano with Michael Lucas, executive produced by Benjamin Wasley, produced by M. Rusciano, edited by Ezekiel Fenn, with videos by James Henderson, socials by Benjamin Wasley, M. Rusciano and Marcella Rusciano-Barrow, with assistance from Jem Evans and Isabella Hines. You'll find links to get more Emsolation on Instagram at Emsolation Podcast. And thanks for listening. We can't wait to chat with you again soon.